I remember, and I don't want to go too much into it, but I never liked sports. I never liked sports. Right? Sports didn't interest me. Put on a nice Hallmark movie for me and let me cry a little bit, and that's okay. But I remember my pastor telling me this. She said, sometimes when he's sitting there looking at sports, just go sit next to him. A simple thing like this. And that's what we're going to be talking. We're going to give you more. Just go sit.
That's really good.
What happens? I'm engaging. I don't care about some men running up and down with a ball and hitting each other. But the mere fact that he saw that I was becoming interested in something that he was interested in.
Women have been so oppressed for all these years that now, like, they're really empowering women to be independent, to be a strong woman. You have to be this strong woman. You've got to play all these roles and have all these different masks that you wear. And that sort of translate into your marriage. When you get married, you don't just stop being that independent woman once you get married. And so that's why sometimes a lot of I think conflict, even for myself, I think is because, and in marriages, why we have issues of not being engaged is because we constantly compare. Even though we may not necessarily say it, we compare.
I felt like I'm just the one who's been doing everything. And, because little things that's been added, like, into your feelings, it will, it's not really helping. It's just adding and adding and adding, and if you're not going to correct that, that would be the big problem in the end. So it will come to your mind, the divorce or separation in your marriage.
God hates divorces because he has given us the answer to fix marriages in his word.
Amen.
And so it's a lack of going into the word to find the answer instead of going to Aunt Mary, who have fixed 6 divorces.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Yep.
She couldn't hold her husband. She couldn't keep her marriage. And you want to go to Aunt Mary to get advice. No. Find a good couple and go to them and ask them. Look at their children. Look at what they produce. Look at their children's life. And you will have they will have some answers. And I could assure you that they will let you know that they had a lot of mountains to climb. But they did it together.
Love, at the end of it all, it's a choice.
It is.
It's not a feeling, as we mentioned. Sometimes we feel like we're in love with this person today, and another time we don't feel like that. It's a choice that we have to make. And just as 1 Corinthians 13 was talking about, it's patient, it's kind. That's what all of this is, what love produces. So if you really say that you loved somebody, even before you got into the issues, you have to choose to love them through whatever circumstances you're going through. It's definitely a choice that you have to make.
It was so funny because, I had that kind of thought to leave my husband, but can you imagine I'm going to the pastor to ask, like, what do you call this? What is her opinion about it? Of course, she's going to tell me, like, my marriage, my husband and I, like, we have to live together. That's how God has been planned for us.
We want to help you restore. Now, this is going to be continuing on our next Woman Online, and we're going to have other women coming on and sharing their stories with us.